The Vocal Studio.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Vocal Studio Singapore podcast, Find Your Inner Voice. My name is Coach Hydir, and today we are going to be talking about musical theatre. Okay, so what is the artist that we're going to be touching on today? She goes by the name of Lea Salonga. That is her stage name, and her real name is, if I can recall, it's very long actually. Maria Lea Carmen Imutan Salonga. Maria Lea Carmen Imutan Salonga. 5 words, guys. So, if you want to be a singer, actress, performer, or artist, you must have a stage name. Cut it short. And make sure it's people can remember your name. Okay? So, that aside, what is musical theatre? Okay, musical theatre, just a short introduction of musical theatre. It's a dramatic production consisting of various performing arts like singing, dancing, acting, script reading. As the word goes, musical and theatre, music, what do you think about? When you think about music, you think about genre, a mixture of genre. It can be rock, it can be blues, jazz, dancing if the artist is performing a choreographed dance move. You also think about arrangement, right? The next word is theatre. What do you think about when theatre goes to your head? Think about big stage, lights, acting, scripts, props, costumes. So combine the two words together, it becomes musical theatre. Hence, musical theatre is not just a genre to me. It's a collective expression of performing arts. Okay, because genres rock, you have blues and everything, funk, jazz. But musical theatre, I feel, is more to it. It's not just the music, but also the acting. Hence, it's a collective expression of performing arts. So it's not just a genre, guys. And which brings me over to Lea Salonga. So, I mean, she's a very interesting figure in musical theatre, right? Because she's very, very talented and she has a wonderful, wonderful voice, a very magical voice. At the age of 18, she kickstarted her career with a musical called Miss Saigon. And to be doing that at a young age, it demands a lot out of someone. And let's take a look at the criteria of getting selected to be the lead role of Miss Saigon. Yes, she is the lead role of Miss Saigon. The criteria is, if I could recall, I watched a video on YouTube. It requires the lead role to be able to sing European music. That's one. Number two, she has to have lungs of steel. Yeah, Lea Salonga, lungs of steel at the age of 18 years old. And lastly, she has to be 18 years old. She has to be young. So she fit in to those criterias. Okay, so other than Miss Saigon, what are the other works that she did throughout her career of, I think, 30 years, right? 30 years. Now she is 50 years old. So 32, around there, since 1989. Okay, so the works that she has done, not just musical, but she has done Broadway, okay, live performances, being on stage, interacting with the audiences, and doing her work on stage. She has also done television shows, TV roles, movies, with cameras and on stage. So singing, dancing, acting, everything on stage and off stage she has done. So she covers a broad range of performance, and that experience is amazing. Throughout the 30 years she's been doing that for almost a lifetime is just inspiring, right? She's a very, very good inspirational figure if you are looking into musical theatre. Okay, so I would suggest you to check her out. All right, so the works that she has done are Disney works. I don't know who sang a song, A Whole New World, but I feel like, you know, when you listen to the voice, you feel uplifted and it's memorable. And yeah, Lea Salonga was actually the voice of Princess Jasmine. I didn't know that. Some of you may not know that, so you may know, you may not know, but isn't it amazing to be singing that at the age of 21, about 21, 22 years old, to be singing for a film? Isn't it amazing, guys? So yeah, you won't know where your career will be in the next few years. You just have to keep on pursuing it. Yeah, keep on pursuing it. Okay, let's touch on her work first before we climb into some place. Okay, so the works that she has done from Disney are Princess Jasmine. She is the voice of Princess Jasmine and Fa Mulan. Um, she has also done musical works like Miss Saigon, Less Miserable, and she was the lead role of Miss Saigon. Yes, Broadway, Meili in the Flower Drum Song in 2002. That was Broadway, and Allegiance and Once on This Island in the year 2017 and 2019 in the Broadway revival of Once on This Island. On top of that, yes, film and TV roles. Timeline. Since 1989 to 2001, she has performed 4,000, to be specific, 4,264 musical. And in between, she also does movies, singing, voicing of Princess Jasmine and Fa Mulan. Okay, at the age of 18 to 30 years old. That's like, what, 10 years? 10 to 20 years? 10 years. Yeah, to be doing that from the age of 18 years old, I think is really amazing. And it's really not easy for you to juggle your work from 18 years old, performing on stage and singing and voicing. It's a career which is really amazing. Yep. So after that, 2002, what has she done? Let's take a look at the timeline here. In 2002, she has done Flower Drum. 2010, the 10th anniversary concert of Less Miserable. 2011 to 2015. 2011 is 2011. This is it. She won the Disney Legend Award on 2011. Yep, and she's the Disney Legend Award winner too. Yep, and 2017 and 19 was the Broadway revival, Once on This Island. So let's move on to, you know, being an artist from the age of 18 years old. You need to be passionate. Okay, you need to be passionate. However, passion can actually start your career, but in terms of pursuing it, you need to be committed. You need to be disciplined, and that is what Lea Salonga has in her. She has that trait. She has that personality to be successful. In terms of how she brings herself, she's disciplined. You know, she takes care of her voice, practice a lot, and not only that, but she also has family support, which is really, really important in an artist, because being committed and disciplined will bring you to a certain level, but there are times that may not be easy for you. And if you are a young kid, a young person going through this huge career, it might affect you in some ways, but she has a very, very supportive family based on her interview on one of her videos, and I think that's really important to have strong moral support. Okay, and on top of that, I think she's also a humble person, because there's one interview when she was asked what makes you successful, or something like that, something along the line, and she said because her director was giving her the motivation and encouragement, so she always put others first. Okay, and as you can see over here, she's humble, she's She has a supportive family. She's committed, disciplined, and passionate. All these important aspects of being a successful individual and a successful artist is very, very much needed for you to not just start but also sustain your career throughout the years. And she has sustained her career really well. She has brought herself up from where she was in a very inspiring way. So that's one point for us to think about when we want to pursue a professional career, to be recognized and to be appreciated in a way where it can inspire the younger generations and forth. Okay, the voice. Let's touch on her voice, and Miss Saigon. When she first sang for Miss Saigon, there was something magical, something special about her voice, right? When I was watching Miss Saigon, when she start before she started singing, and someone else was singing before her, you can actually feel, if you've watched the video, you can listen to how her voice stands out from others, because it gives you a sense of uplifting mood, and bright. She has that open, rich sound, open, rich, and creamy voice to her sound, to how she produces her voice. It's very, very beautiful. And I think that's the biggest reason why she was selected for the lead role of Miss Saigon. Yep. On top of that, I think for a young talent to have that wonderful voice, lungs of steel, and performing 4,000 performances over a span of less than 5 years, less than 10 years, yeah, is really, really amazing. It could be more than 10 years. I mean, take a look at it. It's 1989 to 2001. I think that's more than 10 years, yeah. So, in order for you to do that, it would require you to be a disciplined singer. Yep. And she takes care of her voice really, really well, because her current video live performance is really, really similar to what she sounded when she was performing in Disney back in the 1990s, right? And the way she sings it, it's not like as if she's singing to herself, but she's singing to every single one of her audiences. Like she has that sense of maturity and interpretation of the song. Yep, that's it. Very, very important for us to have that sense of maturity and chemistry, not only just between the actors, performers, or being on stage, but also the audiences. So that's one point to take note of if you are looking towards learning musical theatre. And acting, she has a strong persona to her, so acting comes naturally when she's performing on stage and doing that facial expression with the actor. If you watched Miss Saigon, her chemistry between herself and her lover was really, really good. You can feel the affection that she gave to the guy, and that helped the guy in a way to uplift the mood and perform the musical in a better way. Yeah. Okay. So guys, if you are looking to learn musical theatre or sing musical theatre songs, take a look at Lea Salonga, and I hope it will inspire you to be more than and who you are today. It will broaden your horizon, starting with singing. You can go into acting, you can go into dancing, and every single aspect of performing arts as well. So broaden your horizons, and I would recommend you to go for musical theatre concerts, and also one day perform on stage as a musical theatre singer or actress. So that's it. Thank you so much for being here today and listening to my podcast. I see you guys next time, and have a good day. Bye.